Good morning, student. Today we will discuss our new topic, motivation. The word motivations is derived from the Latin word mover, which means to change or to move. So, motivation, it is a force which energizes an individual to do an activity. When we say that one is motivated, it means that he is driven or moved by an inner urge or force to achieve the goal. These motivations inspire an individual to do something. A person who has high level of motivations is likely to perform better and so excellent as compared to those who have less motivation or less motivated. Thus, we can say that motivation, it is a process. Motivation, it is a process which inspire an individual, energize, direct individual towards high achievement. There are two types of motivation: internal motivations and external motivations. Okay, motivation. What is motivation? Motivation, it is a Latin word. Motivation is derived from the Latin word mover. Mover means to change or to move. So motivation, it is a force which energizes. It is a moving force. Okay, motivation, it is a moving force which energizes an individual to do an activity. It inspired. Motivation inspires an individual to do something. A person who has high motivations is likely to perform better as compared to the persons who is less motivated. There are two types of motivation: internal motivation and external motivation. Internal motivations, or we can say intrinsic motivation. Internal motivation is those motivations which come from inside of an individual rather than from any external or outside factors. Okay, जैसे कि नाम ही से लिखा हुआ है internal. So internal motivations means motivation that come from inside of an individual rather than from any external or outside factors. These internal motivations guide individual to perform better to satisfy one's own personal feeling. The internal motivations guide a person to perform better to satisfy his own needs. Athletes engage themselves in an activity for their own sake. Okay, in internal motivations, the persons engage in an activity for their own sake, and athletes can be said to be internal motivated when, for all the intents and purpose, he is participating for the joy and pleasure he is getting from the sports. Okay, internal motivations means those motivations which come from inside of an individual rather than any external or outside force. The persons do an activity for their own sake, for their own satisfaction. Internal motivations depend upon basic needs like biological needs like thirst, hunger. The persons drink the waters for their self-satisfaction, that is to satisfy their thirst, to satisfy their hunger. So this hunger acts as a motivation. The persons eat the food for their own satisfaction. Social needs like family, friend, psychological needs like interest, attitude, love, self-esteem, personal needs like safety, personality, economical, etc. Okay, what is internal motivation? Internal motivations means those motivation which come from inside an individual rather than any external force. The persons do an activity for their own satisfaction that he get from this activity. Internal motivations depend upon such factors like goal setting. If a person has clear goal, or goal is set or have decided what he have to do in future, then his motivation will be more. Self-appraisal means self-judgment. A person's self-appraisals, a person who try to improve himself, not for others. Okay, the persons who try to improve themselves, not for others, he said to be self-appraisals, and there is no pressures, and he will have high intrinsic motivation. Auto-suggestion means the persons who correct himself, they try new things or methods to progress. Positive attitude. If a person has positive attitude, that is, positive attitude means to have good interest to learn new things. If a person have interest to learn new things and try to improve them based on experience, then he will have more internal motivations. Knowledge of a person helps to develop intrinsic motivation, thus helps to improve further. These are the some intrinsic motivation depend on. Next is external motivation. External motivations means those motivations that come from outside. External motivation is due to external pull, attractions, force or incentive, etc., which he get from the outside. Okay, external motivation means motivations that come from outside. This motivation depend upon environmental factors. External motivations has great impact on the individual performance, like reward. If a person's reward act as the external motivation, if a person know that if he do the activity he will get a reward, then he will do the activity. Punishment is also act as external motivation. If a person's know that if he does not do the activity he will get punishment, he will social withdraw, then he will do that activity. In the active participation develop leadership quality which encourage one to do continuous process. Okay, if the persons know that by participating in any activity he develop a leadership quality, so to gain a leadership quality he participate. Okay, because external motivation means those motivation come from outside. Audiovisual aids also act as a motivations. In effective learning there is more clarity of goal which involve large number of sensory organs. Thus audiovisual aids are effective in motivation, tests, evaluations and competitions. Teaching methods. If the teaching methods is good, then the child will motivated, then he will more motivated. Teachers pupil relationship. If there is a good relationship between teacher and child, then his performance will be good. Equipment and surrounding. If the equipment and surrounding are good, then it act as motivation factors for high performance. Motivation technique. In sports, motivations play a very important role on performance of a sports persons. By using motivational factors, high level of performance can be increased because a person who is more motivated, he will perform his, he will give his 100% performance. Okay, motivations, the person who is motivated, his performance will be more. Good health of the athletes. The good health of a players is always a motivating factor. It encourages the athletes to participate to the optimum level of sports. If the person is healthy, he will be more motivated to participate in the sports. Healthy environment. If the environment is healthy, hygienic, then the player is motivated to participate in the sports. Coaching and guidance. Coaching and guidance during the activity has an important role on performance. If the good coaching is provided, it improves the performance. And good teaching methods. Okay, if the good coaching skill and teaching method is used, then the persons will be more motivated. Good quality healthy environment, good quality apparatus or good play field means if the equipment is good and if the playground is good, then it acts as a motivating factors to motivate the sports person. Sufficient practice. If the player is aware about how to perform or how to do that activity, then the performance is better. Reward and punishment. If the player get a reward, then if the player is informed what he get from it or what he lost, then the performance is better. And punishments should be given for wrong things. Okay, if the persons know that if he win the tournament he will get a reward, then this reward act as a motivation to perform better. Spectators or crowd. Spectators or crowd also act as a motivation factors because it encourages the players towards the better performance. By seeing the audience, the player is motivated to do the better. Interaction between own team or healthy interactions between the own teammates improve the performance during the competition. Organizations and officiating. If there is a good organizations, proper officiating, good judgment, etc., then the player will be motivated towards the better performance. Safety means proper safety means help the players to perform optimum. Thus, the performance is improved. Competitions. A healthy and a sports competition. If the competition is healthy, then it will motivate the player to participate in the competition. Teamwork. Teamwork is always a motivating factors. Feedback. If we provide feedback to the player about their performance, then it will motivate the player to perform better. Grading is also act as a motivation by classifying the athletes into various group for their performance. So if the player is if the player get ranking, then this ranking system, grading system is also act as a motivation. These are some technique of motivation to motivate the players. Okay, so we have discussed about the motivation, what is motivations, type of motivations and technique of motivation. Motivations means motivation, it is derived from the Latin word mover. Mover means to change or to move. So motivation, it is a moving force which energizes an individual to do an activity. Okay, motivation, it is a moving force which energize an individual to do an activity. Motivations energize, direct our actions, encourage, energize, guide, direct our direct properly towards the high achievement. Motivations inspire an individual to do better, to do something. This motivation force, that is this moving force, cannot be seen or measured but energize and direct an individual. There are two types of motivation, internal motivations and external motivation. Internal motivation means those motivation which come from inside an individual. Okay, internal means those motivation which come from inside of an individual, like trust, hunger, family, friend, love, self-esteem, etc. The player participate in the activity for their own satisfaction. He will not get anything. He participate for the joy and enjoyment from the activity, from that activity. External motivation means those motivations which come from outside, like reward, punishment, etc. These are the external motivations which motivate an individual to do an activity. In external motivation, the persons do the activity because he gets something from that activity. In internal motivation, he does not get anything. He do for their own satisfaction. But in external motivation, the player do the activity because he is getting something from that activity. Motivation technique. Next is meaning and concept of aggression. Aggression, it is a form of behavior that result in both physical and psychological harm to oneself, others, or object in the environment. Okay, what is aggression? It is a form of behavior which result in both physical and psychological harm to oneself, others, or the object in environment. Okay, aggression, इट इज़ अ फॉर्म ऑफ बिहेवियर जिससे वो अपने आप को या दूसरे को या फिर कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट, जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट इन्वायरमेंट है, उसको नुकसान पहुंचाना फिजिकली और साइकोलॉजिकली. ओके, एग्रेशन मीन्स इट इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ बिहेवियर विच रिजल्ट इन बोथ physical and psychological harm to oneself, others, or the object in the environment. Aggressions cause, there are many causes of aggression. Okay, there are many causes of aggression. In children, the cause of aggressions are poor relationship skill, underlying health condition, stress or frustration. Usually in children, due to the stress, frustration, poor relationship cause aggression. In teenage, the cause of aggressions are due to shouting, yell during argument, get into fight, bully others, stress, peer pressures, substance abuse, unhealthy relationship with family members or others. These are the cause of aggressions. In adults, the cause of aggressions are job stress. Due to job stress, there will be the aggression in a person's unhealthy relationship with family or friend, ego to prove dominance, social economic problems, poor physical health, mentally ill, sick, unhealthy condition of home, institution, head injury, infection, disease, etc. These are the cause of aggression in adult. Okay, so What are the cause of aggression in sports? The main cause of aggression in sports is due to stress, frustrations, unhealthy conditions, poor relationship. In teenage, the cause of aggression is argumentative behavior, fighting, stress, high pressures, unhealthy relationship with the family members or other persons. In adult, the main cause of aggression is job stress, unhealthy relationship with family or others due to ego, social economical problems. If he has poor physical health, if he is mentally ill, these are the cause of injury. Form of injury. Injury, there are various form of injury. There are various form of aggressions like physical aggressions, verbal aggressions, emotional aggressions. These are the form, that is type of aggression. Physical aggression means physically harming the persons verbally, like verbal means shouting. Okay, these are the form of aggression: physical aggressions, verbal aggressions, mental aggressions, emotional aggressions. What are the process of aggression? There are what are the purpose? The purpose of aggressions are to express the anger. Okay, the purpose of aggressions is to express the anger, to express the anger or dislike. Hostility means dislike. To assert, dominate, to dominate others. Okay, the purpose of aggression is to express the anger, to dominate the others, to achieve the goal, to threaten or to intimidate, to express possessions, reaction against pain, response to fear of failures. Due to fear of failures, the persons also show aggressions, compete with others, etc. These are the purpose of aggression. Okay, what is aggression? Cause of aggression, form of aggressions, and purpose of aggression. First thing is aggression. What is aggression? Aggression, it is a form of behavior which result in aggression. क्या है? Aggression, it is a form of behavior which result in both physical or psychological harm to oneself, other, or the object in the environment. Cause of aggression in children, the cause of aggressions is due to stress, frustration, unhealthy relationship. In teenage, the cause of aggression is stress, frustration, fighting, poor relationship between family, friend, etc. In adult, the cause of aggression is job stress. Due to the stress of the job, the person is aggressive. Unhealthy relationship with the family members, friend, due to ego. If poor physical fitness, mentally ill. These are the cause of aggression. Type of aggression. There form of aggressions, there may be physical aggressions, verbal aggressions, mental aggressions, or emotional aggression. Means physically harming the persons, verbally harming, mentally or emotionally. What are the purpose of aggression? The purpose of aggression is to express the anger, hate, to dominate the others, to achieve our goal, to response of fear. Due to the fear also we show aggressiveness, due to failures, etc. These are the purpose of aggression. Next is type of aggression. There are 3 types of aggression: impulsive, or hostile aggression, instrumental aggressions, and assertive behavior aggression. Okay, first aggression is impulsive, or we can say hostile aggression. This aggression is also known as affective aggression. This impulsive or hostile aggression, it is not pre-planned. Okay, it is often instant and it is not pre-planned. It often take place in the heat of the moment, like shouting when the person come in front of you during driving. Okay, for example, at the time of driving, if someone come in front of you, you shout, then it is a hostile aggression. Okay, you show the aggression, your aggression, it is not pre-planned, it is instant, and the aim of this aggression is to injure other person, to injure or physical harm to other person. Instrumental aggression, it is a pre-planned, and the aim of instrumental aggression is to achieve the goal, to achieve something. Okay, instrumental aggression, it is also known as predatory or channel aggression. It is marked by intent behavior to achieve a goal. This is often done with carefully planning and usually exit as a means to the end. Like aggression, goal is to obtain a money. You show a aggression to gain a money and or a vehicles, and harming another's individual is a mean to achieve this aim. Okay, instrumental aggressions are those aggressions, instrumental aggression, this type of aggressions are pre-planned, and the aim of this aggression is to achieve the aim by harming the others. Okay, the aim is to achieve something, and it is carefully planned. Assertive behavior aggressions, it is in assertive behavior aggressions, in this type of aggressions, we use the legal, physical or verbal force to dominate the others, that is to achieve the one purpose. Okay, in assertive behavior aggressions, we use the legal, physical or verbal force to achieve the one purpose, such as during the cricket, shouting at the opponent to make his psychologically discomfort, etc. This is the assertive behavior aggression. These are the type of aggressions: impulsive aggressions, instrumental aggressions, and assertive behavior aggression, in which impulsive, or we can say hostile aggression, this type of aggressions, it is often instant. Okay, this type of hostile aggression, it is instant and it is not pre-planned. The main aim of this aggression is to injure the other person. Okay, cause injury or physical harm to other persons. It is not pre-planned, it comes instant. For example, if someone come in front of you, then you shout at that person or you harm that person. This is the aggressive, it is not pre-planned. Instrumental aggressions, in this aggression, it is pre-planned and the aim is to achieve something. For example, when someone tell you can't do the activity, then what you do? You become aggressive and do the activity to achieve the goal. You make a pre-plan. Okay, instrumental aggressions, it is also known as predatory aggressions. This is pre-planned and done to achieve something by harming the another persons. In assertive behavior aggression, in this behavior aggression, you use a legal, physical or verbal force to achieve one purpose. For example, during cricket, shouting at the opponent to make the batsman psychologically discomfort, etc. These are the type of aggression. Hostile aggressions, main aim is to harm the others. Instrumental aggressions, the main aim is to achieve a goal. Okay, instrumental. In hostile aggression, the aim is to harm the others. In hostile aggression, the aim is to achieve a goal by harming the others.